Good day, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Ajay Sharma Show. And I hope you're getting all the latest information that you need on immigration, visa, work permit, work visa, global mobility, you name it. In case you're not subscribed, do subscribe and assure yourself of getting the latest update. And for that, you press the bell icon. Welcome. So today we're going to talk about the benefits of Canadian citizenship. Because everybody talks about becoming a Canadian permanent resident. But what really speaking is the next step after becoming a resident? And from resident to a citizen, how do you become a citizen in the first place? Well, to do that, of course, you have to be a permanent resident. You must have lived for at least 3 years in Canada out of the last 5 years. You must be filing your tax returns on regular basis. You must pass a citizenship test, and of course, you must pass a language test. It's basic, but the language test either in English or in French. So these are the 5 key requirements to shift from being a permanent resident to a citizen. Now, you become a Canadian passport holder. You become a Canadian citizen. That's the first benefit you get. The power of the Canadian passport. This is the 7th most powerful passport in the world, and it gives you visa-free travel or very, a travel convenience with very limited restrictions to almost 185 countries across the world. Can you imagine? Almost the entire world you can travel without any kind of visa restrictions. You're welcome everywhere. The Canada as a country permits dual citizenship. India does not do that, but then what you can do is you can always, after getting the Canadian passport, so you surrender the Indian passport, you can always apply for OCI, the Overseas Citizen of India card, with which you can do unlimited travel and in and out of India. So the power of the Canadian passport is the biggest benefit that you get, in my opinion, after you become a citizen. So, second benefit, huge benefit that you get is that, Canadian citizens never have to worry about losing their status. Once your permanent resident status, till the time you're a permanent resident status, you always have this feeling, I must stay for these limited number of days. Maybe, if I end up committing a crime, my citizenship might become a problematic area. There are multiple requirements before you become a citizen. So, but once you're a citizen, you don't lose your status. And that's, in my opinion, a huge advantage, because till the time you're a permanent resident, and there could be various reasons, various grounds based on which you could be evicted out of country, especially if you commit some severe crimes, or maybe you might have lied while taking your permanent residency status. So that can become very problematic. So after becoming a citizen, those uncertainties are kind of addressed to a great extent. Third, and I think that's critically important. Once you become a Canadian citizen, you can apply for almost all the jobs that are available in Canada. In case of, there are some jobs, for example, which are, government jobs or a specific job which requires security clearance. So those jobs are also open to you outside of other jobs that you're doing. And that's a big advantage, because these jobs, by the way, also carry significant benefits, post-retirement benefits like pension, which may not be available in case of other jobs. So that's the third key advantage, that becoming a Canadian citizen makes you eligible for jobs which require security clearance or otherwise government jobs, provincial jobs. You can enter, that's a benefit number 4, you can enter into and outside of Canada more easily, and specifically because that's one country everybody looks at, USA. For USA, once you become a Canadian citizen, you get the passport. it becomes your one document to get in and get out of the country. And more importantly, you can stay up to 90 days. There's no problem in USA without any visa. And you can even, because when you are not a Canadian passport holder, when you're not a Canadian citizen, you are required to apply, and you want to work in USA, you're required to go through the normal processes, H1, L1s, work permits, which, as another country's passport holder, you must apply for. But once you become a Canadian citizen, so you can basically apply. Now, earlier this treaty used to be called NAFTA. Now it's called USMCA, United States Mexico Canada Agreement. Under this treaty, an American employer can offer you a visa under TN and offer you a job under TN, and then offer you a job, and then you can go and work under TN visa in USA. So that's a huge advantage you have entering and working in USA because you're a Canadian citizen. Huge advantage. Number 5, Canadian citizens don't need to renew their immigration documentation, because in case of PR, you're required to renew it every 5 years. Once you're a Canadian citizen, yes, you of course need to renew your passport if it's expired. But outside of that, you're safe, you're good. So you don't need to meet, or renew so many immigration documentation which you're otherwise required to do as a permanent resident. And how many times have you heard, and that's point number 6, benefit number 6 of being a Canadian citizen. How many times have you heard how well the Indians are doing, persons of Indian origin are doing in Canadian politics? And last time, maybe around 2021, persons of Indian origin are member of parliament, and there are 3 to 4 ministers in the federal government. Now, that's the advantage you get once you become a Canadian citizen. You can vote in the elections, and of course, you can run for the political office, which you may not be able to do, which you're not permitted to do when you're a permanent resident. The benefits of children, if you're a citizen, are, they follow automatically, because you can transmit the citizenship to their descendants. And only a citizen can automatically transmit their citizenship to children born outside Canada. Finally, it's just, you can look at it as benefit or otherwise, but as a Canadian citizen, you can also be called for jury duty. So you can enjoy doing that duty also and be part of the Canadian legal system. So these, my friends, are benefits of being a Canadian citizen. These are 8, but otherwise, don't forget the biggest benefit of all: great quality of life, freedom of expression, almost pollution-free environment, and yes, living in a culturally free community society, enjoying your life with great social security benefits. Good. Enjoy the day. Have a good day. Have a good life in Canada. Thank you.